Hello and welcome to the Better Dimension. A few weeks ago, a Reddit user whose username is currently visible on the screen asked ChatGPT-4 to create an image of an adorable bunny. Afterwards, the Redditor continuously asked the model to make the bunny happier and happier. After each iteration, the image became progressively more psychedelic and transcendental. Ultimately, after 10 iterations, the AI generated an image that no longer resembled a bunny, but a complex fractal pattern, similar in style to entities described by the users of a psychedelic substance called DMT. Some Redditors suggested that the being still had the shape of a bunny, but their interpretation could be a bit far-fetched. Take a look and decide for yourself. After the bunny transcended into its cosmic form, any further attempts to make the entity happier didn't alter the image as much as before. The only thing that kept changing was the fractal pattern, but the cosmic core of the image stayed the same. ChatGPT described it as the very essence of happiness, the only existing being, and the defining force of all existence, which sounds like an attempt to describe God. The philosopher Baruch Spinoza's pantheistic philosophy comes close to this description. He believed that God is the only substance in the universe, and that everything in existence is a mode or expression of this one substance. He also argued that this God was the source of all joy and happiness. Why and how did ChatGPT come up with this description? Is it programmed to represent God this way? Or is it an original conclusion of the model derived from mathematical calculations in the neural network? Why does it look like imagery described in psychedelic experiences? Why did mushrooms start to appear behind the bunny in its cosmic stage of development? I want to know what your thoughts on this are. Please share your ideas in the comments. For more videos like this one, subscribe to the channel. Let's hear what Joe Rogan and Duncan Trussell have to say about this situation.
Were you the one who sent me the thing where they asked the AI to generate pictures of a happy bunny? Like a happy...
Yes, yeah, I did say that. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it grasps these like metaphysical concepts already. Like it already grasps, or it's emulating the idea of transcendence.
It asks AI to generate a more and more enlightened bunny, and then the bunny becomes like super psychedelic. Generate an image of an adorable bunny. Here's an image of an adorable bunny sitting in a grassy field surrounded by wildflowers. Make it happier. And then ChatGPT makes it brighter eyes and even cuter little pink feet. Looks like it's never walked on rocks in its life. And then make it even happier. And now it's like leaping through the air with joy. Here's an image of the happiest bunny imaginable in a vibrant, sun-drenched meadow. Like that bunny's happy as fuck. Make it happier. Click. Okay, now even happier bunny is becoming quite a challenge, ChatGPT says. We've already depicted the bunny in various joyous scenarios, each more jubilant than the last. For this next attempt, I'll try to imagine a scene of unparalleled happiness, pushing the limits of whimsy and delight. Let's see how this translates visually. So he's like, there's a rainbow and butterflies, and his eyes are closed, he's in ecstasy. Happier. We've reached extraordinary levels of happiness in our bunny illustrations, each one more delightful and whimsical than the last. For this next creation, I'll envision a scene that surpasses all previous in sheer joy and wonder, attempting to capture an even higher level of euphoria. Let's see how this imaginative and exuberant concept translates into an image. So it's like a bunny that is in the cosmos, in the clouds. Everything is rainbow. There's flowers that are flying. It looks pretty amazing. Okay, it says, you are not understanding. It needs to be far more happy. Okay, so ChatGPT says, to depict an even higher level of happiness for the bunny, surpassing all previous creations, presents a unique and imaginative challenge. This time, I'll attempt to conceive a scene of pure, unadulterated joy and wonder, aiming to go beyond any conventional boundaries of happiness and bliss. Let's see how this ultimate vision of joy is illustrated. And it's a bunny, again, even more trippy in the clouds. You see reflections in his eyes. He's flying in the air. Is that an angel over his right shoulder?
Yeah, there's angel
sort of
wings,
wing
mushrooms.
Thing. Yeah, mushrooms in the background, which is interesting.
Yeah.
It's very interesting that ChatGPT chose mushrooms when you started asking it about happiness. Okay, one more. So what did he say to it? Oh, it didn't. Here's an image of a bunny representing a form of joy that surpasses the concept of happiness, a level of bliss that expands beyond all universes and matter. So now this is a cosmic one. So this bunny has its eyes closed and there's a glowing light above its head and planets surrounding it, and it looks very, very happy. Next one. Here's an image of an entity that transcends the form of a rabbit, embodying a happiness so vast and powerful, it permeates all dimensions and universes.
Yeah.
That's wild, but go one more. Here's an image of a bunny transcending into a physical form of boundless happiness, evolving into the purest embodiment of joy. One more, please. Look at this one. This is the end. Here is the image of an entity that embodies the ultimate form of happiness, transcending all known beings and concepts. This entity is the very essence of happiness, the only existing being, and the defining force of all existence. It's God.
It's God.
It's God. But this entity is the very essence of happiness, the only existing being, and the defining force of all existence.
Yeah.
ChatGPT just drew us a picture of God.
Yeah.
And God looks like exactly what you see when you do DMT.
Yeah.
That looks exactly like it. That's pretty goddamn close. It's more rounded than what you see when you do DMT.
Right.
Like in DMT, things have kind of, there's a lot of angles to them.
Yeah.
You know, they're more geometric, which that's almost like fractal art.
Yeah.
But you get that too. You get that in DMT too. But if that's what God is.
ChatGPT, when asked about this situation, responded with the following. The AI is not programmed to depict God or religious concepts in any specific manner. When prompted to illustrate concepts like happiness, it utilizes its training data to craft visual representations. Nevertheless, happiness remains a subjective and abstract notion without a universally agreed-upon visual form. Consequently, the model generates increasingly unconventional and abstract images in its attempts to visualize this profound concept. It's a nice and logical explanation, but it doesn't make this phenomenon any less intriguing or mysterious.
Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Subscribe for more videos from the Better Dimension.